What's been these last couple of practices, how that's been?
Yeah, it's been fine. We have Tunde at center, and we expected an injury always to occur, and the next guy's always got to be up, and he's done a great job. He's been practicing with the second group all camp long, so he's ready to go.
Is he almost more prepared than you might expect a normal backup to be, just because of his?
Yeah, we're very fortunate that he's been around and he's been in games. He's been a part of our special teams. He's taken snaps in a live game, so he's beyond ready to go. We have complete confidence in him, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Clint talked about it before Kyle was announced as the starter, how he would have gone to 15-day DL if there was such a thing. Physically, how was he treated the last week? Has he gotten a chance to get more rest, or is it just?
Yeah, he's doing much better. Training camp obviously is a grind, and we did our best job to put those guys in competitive situations, yet still monitor how many throws that they had, but still the everyday grind of going out there and throwing 50 to 80 balls a day is still a grind. And obviously we're in game week now. You're limited a little bit in terms of, it's not an everyday deal like it is training camp. So you're really only going out there and throwing 2 days full speed. So it's been great for his recovery.
But the grind of the running backs, you guys had to kind of make shift and do. Those guys starting to get ready.
Yeah, we're all healthy, thank goodness, and really excited to get those guys back, and they're all ready to go.
Well, Jonathan Wallace, obviously he's the number 3 guy, but will you try not to play him? Is that the plan?
Yes. Yes.
But he will be with you guys and get ready?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got three right now, so every single snap he's watching, and he's getting a few reps. He's getting what a typical third would get in an everyday situation. So he's been getting time, and he's been in all the meetings, and he's not a scout team player now, not whatsoever.
Talk about the wide receivers, and I know trying to find a second, third guy was one of the goals. You feel like Quan, Trevante, some of those guys have really stepped up?
You know what? I said that during training camp, that I thought that group made major progress, and I feel very comfortable with the guys that we have going on the field. It's not a one-man show at all, so we feel very confident that we can spread the ball around to multiple players on the team right now.
How much rotation will there be at wide receiver, just numbers-wise?
We'll see on Saturday.
What have you seen from Kyle since he was named starter?
Obviously, his urgency has picked up. Whenever you're in that limbo of battling for the #1 job, as soon as you're announced, your reality really sets in. And his work ethic, he's been grinding. He's been doing everything in his power to make sure that he's prepared for the Saturday's game.
How much does it help offensively when you get into a game plan situation and kind of narrow things down? We talked to a couple of players going, okay, it's kind of just slow down a little bit. Have you seen that kind of take hold with them?
No question about it. Whenever you're in training camp, you're in a 6-game installation. You're in a deal where you have multiple plays going on, because we're trying to look and evaluate what we can and cannot do. And anytime that you can narrow the game plan down from this large abundance that we had in training camp to exactly what's being taken place, it's a relief on them and us too. It's nice to know that we're going to go out and we're only going to have 4 3rd and 7 to 10 calls and 2 3rd and long calls, and not 10. So it takes a lot of stress off the players and also us. It's good for the coaches, good for the players.
Just curious, I mean, we hear all the time that you guys are hitting each other, having reps against each other during the preseason. What have you seen out of Brian Van Gorder, and just the way that he approaches practice, the way he handles his defense, all those sort of things? What have you seen from him this moment?
He's everything you want, and then some. He's a great football coach. I've had the great fortune to be around a lot of great defensive coordinators. Every place I've been has had a great defensive coordinator, and we have the best in the business, in my opinion.
What is it specifically that he does so well? Is it just an it factor, or is it?
Super organized, a master at his trade. He understands what guys can and cannot do. He understands Because of the NFL, you have just so many limited reps, and in college you have much more. So he knows exactly what to practice and what not to practice. He can cut out the fat. I'm glad he's here.
You expect to see him get a little overramped on Saturday, first game, and it's just his demeanor?
No, he'll be fine. He's a pro. He's a professional. He is as good as they come.
Can you talk about the offensive line as a group? Rather young. I mean, from talking to them, they seem really excited about the challenge. People maybe question them if they're going to be ready or not.
Yeah, that's very talented and very young, just like I've said from day one. It'll be great to finally go out and play someone. It'll be great to have Jeff Grimes not in the back of the huddle hearing it. But it'll be great to watch them go out and see where we're at. And with young players, we're going to do a lot of good things, and there's going to be some things I'm sure that we're going to watch on Sunday and need to correct. It's a young football team. But yeah, they're up for the challenge. They're excited. They're talented. And it all starts with them. Our O-line goes, we're going to go.